Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. This recipe that I'm bringing to you today is for lemon raspberry muffins, and it's nicely topped off with a streusel crumble. It's a nice, refreshing and pleasant taste. Alright, so start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'll get together a few simple ingredients. And before we get started on today's recipe, we'll take a few seconds to show you the new cookbook. Hi everyone, I just want to introduce my new cookbook to you. It's called Best Recipes with Sharon, Homemade Meals and Appetizers Made Easy. There's something in this for everybody. Go ahead and get your copy. Thank you so much for your support. This helps keep the channel alive. Okay, without further ado, let's get right to today's featured recipe. Start by pouring 2 cups of all-purpose flour into a large mixing bowl. Then add 2/3 of a cup of white sugar. Then 1/2 cup of canola oil. Then add 2 large eggs. Now then add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and also 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And next we'll measure out 1 cup of lemon yogurt and add that to the mixture. Now with muffins, you don't want to overmix them. I did use the mixing bowl with a paddle attachment, but only until it was combined, and then I stopped the mixer and finished mixing it by hand. Now to get a little bit more lemon flavor, we'll use a fresh lemon and grate it so we can use the zest. Measure out 1 teaspoon of this and only use the yellow part of the lemon to get your zest. If you want more lemon flavor, you could add a little bit more than that or add a little bit of lemon juice. But go easy on that because you don't want the lemon to overpower the raspberry flavor in this recipe. Speaking of raspberries, take some nice fresh raspberries, and these ones are nice and plump, so I washed them and I cut them in half. And this way they'll spread throughout the batter better. But you do want them to stay reasonably intact, so I did coat them with a little bit of flour before adding them to the batter. This also helps to keep them from bleeding into the batter and causing it to go pink. So you just lightly coat them with flour, and any excess flour just discard. So I carefully put them into the batter and just fold them in gently, just until they're mixed, so that you don't tear them apart any more than you can help. And I just use a large spoon to do that with. So this batter will make enough for about 12 muffins, so go ahead and get paper liners and put it in your muffin tins. Now just simply spoon your batter into the muffin tins. And spread it out so that it's equal amounts to each muffin. Next, we'll go ahead and make a nice crumble that's like a streusel for the top of these muffins. Simply take a small bowl and add 1/4 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of flour, and simply add some butter, about a tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of butter. Mix that together really well until it's nice and crumbly. And so this is about what it should look like. Now to sprinkle this over the top of each muffin. You'll need about a teaspoon per muffin. Now, although the base of this muffin has a really pleasant taste, the topping really sets it off well. It's so nice to have that crunch and a little bit of sweet flavor at the top. And I had a few raspberries left over, so I just cut them up and sprinkled them over the top of each of the muffins. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is get these popped into the oven and get them baked. So your oven should be preheated to 400 degrees, and we'll place them in the oven on the middle rack for about 18 minutes. Being careful not to overbake your muffins so that they don't turn out dry. Everybody's oven's different, so you can gauge your time according to yours. There you have it. They turned out perfectly after 18 minutes in my oven. They're lightly browned on the outside, they're still moist in the middle, and the crumble is nice and crunchy. Let them cool down for a couple of minutes so that they're not too hot to touch. And then I remove them from the muffin tin and put them on a wire rack to cool the rest of the time. And you can eat these while they're fresh out of the oven and still warm, or wait till they cool down. I prefer to wait till they cool off. I think that the flavors soak in a little bit better. Either way, they're absolutely delicious. And please do take the time to give this video a thumbs up. When you like a video, it helps the channel to be promoted. And on a more personal note, I appreciate your comments, so go ahead and comment in the comment section. And thanks for letting the ads run through at the beginning and end of this video. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video and that the recipe is something that you will like and enjoy. So thanks so much for watching today, and until next time, happy eating!